Big win today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Like I said earlier on today in the pregame show, the great part about baseball is there is always tomorrow, and tomorrow was tonight. Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. I am your host, Booney, one name, all passion. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen of the day. I'm from the Bay Area, and I've been a diehard A's fan since 1981. This isn't just another A's podcast. This is the most informative and insightful show on the A's, period. We cover the A's every single day, breaking down games, delivering the latest team news, and giving you deep, thoughtful analysis you will not find anywhere else. If it's happening in Sacramento or in Las Vegas, we have got you covered. We are free and available wherever you get your podcasts, including YouTube. And please hit that subscribe button wherever you are following the show. What a big win. Geez, we needed that one, didn't we? I mean, for a while there, it felt like it was just like yesterday's game. And the vibe I was getting from the first few innings was the same type of deal. Castillo was just absolutely dealing. I mean, same type of deal. We couldn't get any type of good contact off him. Rooker hit the ball hard in the first, deep part of the right field, but that was it. But one hit through what? Through 4 innings, I believe it was. But, I mean, the story tonight was let Rook cook. Yes, he's part of the story. Springs looked insane. I was scared when Springs, in the 5th inning, you got to remember, in the 5th inning, Springs allowed all 3 of his hits. One of his outs was the play at home plate when Bleday threw out, who did he throw out? Was it Garver? I think it was Garver at home. And then Crawford came up and lined a hard shot to Bleday where he made a really nice made a really nice play on. And I was getting a little concerned with Springs just because it seemed like Mariners hitters were definitely off balance all night on him. But every type of foul ball they hit, they were making hard contact, and I was thinking it was just a matter of time. So I thought at the end of the 5th, even though he was only at 63 pitches, that Kotsay was going to pull him, and he sent him out to the 6th. And I thought it was a huge mistake. And I was like, oh, Jesus, are you kidding me? He's sending him out in the 6th. And, like I said earlier, that's why Kotsay's managing the A's and I'm hosting Locked On A's. Insane game. Rooker's home run in the 5th. You got to remember that also all came with 2 outs, right? Muncy grounded out weakly to start the inning. Wilson grounded out weakly, I believe, as well, for the second out. And then Butler hit an absolute seed off the center field wall. Rooker came up. When he first hit it, I'm like, is that going to get out? And it barely got out of the ballpark. Yeah, Springs was nuts, Todd. I mean, 9 strikeouts in 6 innings. I was really impressed with him in the 6th inning. He was phenomenal in the 6th inning. That was insane, man. That was insane. That was such a win we needed. Yeah, it really was. I mean, this was the Jeffrey Springs we saw a few years back. I'm still not sold. I'm not sold yet. That 5th inning really, really scared me. It reminded me of what was going on in spring training when he gave up hard hit. But hey, he came back in the 6th and looked nuts, had everybody off balance and etc. So I couldn't be happier about today's win. Like I said, it looked for a while like the exact same game as last night. And how we scored those 2 runs in the 5th was insane. Like I said, all with 2 outs. Muncy weekly hit grounder. Wilson weekly hit grounder. And then Butler shot. And Rooker got it done. And then we exploded in the 7th. Remember who started that in the 7th too, though? That was all Jacob Wilson. Remember? Getting the ball on the ground, hit it right down the first baseline, right? Wasn't hit very hard. Got it going with a little base hit. Butler walked after that. Rooker Cade. And then with 2 outs, Bleday. How about the play Wilson made in the 7th? 2 outs, first and second. Bleday gets jammed. It's literally just a C9 type of little half blooper in between shortstop and the pitcher. And Wilson keeps on going from second all the way around to score. And that's what kind of broke it open. Langeliers then came up with a base hit. Soderstrom with a double. And, before you know it, it was 5-0. But insane. Todd should be 2-0, but Clayton, yeah, right. I don't know. I talked about it a little bit earlier today, Todd, on the pregame. The Mariners put up great at bats against Leclerc yesterday in the 8th. Cal 11 pitch at bat. Yeah, the Rosarena home run was poorly done as far as execution by Leclerc. And then Luke Raley took a 7 pitch at bat. And then before Polanco hit his 2-run bomb, it was a 6 pitch at bat. Seattle just put together good at bats last night. So loved exactly what we did tonight. Aviators won, huh? Great. I was going to watch it. That's a big win. That's a big win for them. But insane. Springs, 9 strikeouts in 6 innings. Let's go. First sack wins. Yeah, historic tonight. 100% senior softball games. 100%. I mean, what a win. J-Poo would have been nice, but if we need him on Saturday and Sunday and back-to-back days, and he pitches tonight and we have to hold off him on Sunday because he's not available, it wouldn't have been that cool. So, believe me, Miller's going to get plenty of his chances, and we will definitely need him down the stretch. But, geez, guys, how about Soderstrom? Soderstrom, another big day for Sody, man. What did Sody go today? Sody's insane right now. Sody is hitting. He was 2 of 5 tonight. He got robbed on that last at bat, too. He's hitting 500 on the year, OPS 1.375. Look great, man. Look great. Bleday 2 hits, Rooker 2 hits, Butler had a hit and a walk. How about Urias? A bomb. Max Muncy came through late with a bomb. That's got to feel well. Jacob Wilson, again, just making a difference every time he's out there. Insane win. Justin Sterner looked a little shaky. Walked the first 2 batters he faced. But he walked the first 2 batters he faced, struck out the next 2. And what Kotsay did with McFarland is exactly what he's done with him all last year. Lefty, 1 batter, done deal, see you later. But Sterner, hey, you got to hand it to Sterner too. He got out of it after walking the first 2 guys. Sterner, by the way, guys, spring training and regular season, still no runs. I mean, his numbers are insane. He didn't have a walk problem either in spring training. Probably the juices were just kind of flowing with him, that's for sure. Geez, guys, an insane win, 7-0. Love the way we blow it out. Remember, our whole goal, like I said last night, I said earlier on today, let's get two. 2 wins in this series is a win for us. That's what we are trying to do. Gotta hold serve. So big win. We look great. I love how the pitching came together, man. I loved how the pitching came together. It doesn't get easier for us tomorrow. We got Bryce Miller on the hill for the Mariners. The A's are hitting. Their current lineup, their current roster is hitting 156 against Bryce Miller. He's insane. Owns them. We have Osvaldo Bido. The question is, which Bido is going to show up? Here's the other problem, though. The existing Mariners lineup against Bido, 364. So, yeah, today was a must win. We got it done. Just extremely happy that we evened up the series because, like I said, going into the game, I was like, in the first 4 innings, I'm like, this is just exactly felt like last night. And we ended up running away with it, man. So the good news is pitching, hitting, everything's kind of coming together. This is a good Seattle Mariner team. This is a legitimate pitching staff, arguably the best pitching staff in all of baseball. So for us to get that done like that in the way we did it and the way we blew them out after what happened last night, unbelievable. I said earlier, greatest part about baseball is that there's always a tomorrow. And tonight was tomorrow. So great win, guys. Great win. Yeah, Jared. Hey, just 100%. 100%. There he is, some Ferrari guy. Yeah, a little bit of a better mood than last night, huh, kid? Way better. Cheers. Look, Senior, you're going to opening day, huh? Yeah, me too. I'll be out there as well, man. Are you gonna get out there early? Get after it with a little tailgate, a couple of cold ones. But yeah, that's going to be really exciting on Monday. Like, for example, Monday, fellas, as far as going through the theory, I have in Seattle, split. At home against the Cubs, got to take 2 of 3. Cubs, a good mid-tier team, 2 of 3. Jared Serino and Springs do what they did tonight all season. Yeah. For me, my favorite pitcher on the whole staff who impressed me the most is Sears. I love JP Sears. We're going to see him on Sunday against Brian Wu. That's going to be a hell of a matchup. Good for you. Good for you. That's going to be exciting. Are you from the Sac area, Senior? Yeah, me too. Some Ferrari, I don't know if you heard the numbers I was talking about earlier. But A's combined against Bryce Miller tomorrow, 156 they're hitting, real similar to Gilbert on Thursday. And the Mariners lineup against Bido, 364. I don't know. We'll see what Bido we get. We'll see. I mean, July, August last year, he was pretty lights out. He had like 5 or 6 starts in July, August last year. I think his ERA was 1.5, 2. Commands the ball. He picks his spots. He's not walking. He's not getting in the middle of the play. He's not missing. He's going to be tough. He's going to be tough. All right, Davis. I mean, Bido was my all off season. I talked about Bido. And he made me look good after his first spring outing. And since then, he's been terrible. But I like Bido because he's either going to be lights out or it's going to be game over. Because we're not going to be getting many runs off Bryce Miller, that's for sure. It's going to be a real similar game to Thursday. Not me. Not me, flea market. I've been crushing Soderstrom. Jesus. I mean, he's looked unbelievable. I mean, the spring he had was terrible. He picked it up like the last week or so of spring, but for most of the spring, he was like something like 130. He started off spring, I want to say like 4 of 31, something crazy like that. But 15 minutes. You're in Davis and you're 15 minutes from the park? Come on, senior. I mean, I'm not from that area, but Davis is no 15 minutes from the park. It should be fun on Monday. I think the weather's going to be a little overcast, though. A little cold on Monday. That's okay. But I was hoping they'd have a day game for opening day. That's the only thing I'd be I was a little bit disappointed on. I'm going to be there on Monday and on Wednesday. So Monday for opening day, and then Wednesday is a day game. So I'll be at both those games. It's a hike for me. It's about an hour and a half, hour 40. Hour and a half straight shot, no traffic whatsoever. But when is there not traffic? And then, about an hour 45. So we'll see. It takes me a little bit of time to get there. But Bordeaux gives you Joe Boyle vibes. Yeah, I mean, but I think Bordeaux's better than Boyle. But who's like Boyle was Elvis Alvarado in spring training, who looked great for 4 outings, and then walked the park in Vegas against the D-backs. But geez, man, I mean, what a great win. But tomorrow again, 6:40 start, and I knew there was something weird about tonight's game, right? With regard to the odds. Odds opened up with Seattle as a minus 165 favorite. And then all of a sudden, like an hour before first pitch, it closed at like minus 130. The money was going on the A's. Under hit again. Under was 7.5, but it was favored, I think, minus 130. 2 nights in a row, the under hit for the A's. A's plus the 1.5 hit. I mean, it was a nice hit tonight for the A's, that's for sure. If anybody put any money on the A's, unbelievable hit. But as far as lineup, we were close yesterday, Ferrari on the lineup. They went back with Muncy. I'm going to have a hard time believing they don't go with Schumann and Urias tomorrow, considering Urias hit a pinch hit bomb. So I think it's going to be Schumann at third and Urias at second tomorrow. Maybe stick with Urshela at third. But Urias has to be in the lineup. Even though Muncy did hit the bomb late, he didn't look good. Yeah, me too. Muncy didn't look good today at the plate. Hey, hit the bomb. Good for the kid. Happy for him. At the same time, game was a little bit decided. It's something for him to grow on, though. That's for sure. Hit a seed. No question about it. We were attacking early with Castillo. We left 2 runners on in the first. He got the first 2 guys out real quick. Butler weakly flied out to left. Rooker, I thought, was going to hit the ball out or off the wall. It stayed in the ballpark. I mean, it's a beast to get that ball out. And he ended up walking Bleday and Langeliers, and and then Soderstrom kind of grounded out weakly to first to get out of Dodge. So, but hey, guys, what a great win, man! I just wanted to get on here real quick with you guys. 6:40 tomorrow start. I'll be on post game tomorrow. Hopefully, we're 2-1 and we hit our goal, man. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Go A's! What a win! See you guys.